What do you look for in an everyday carry knife? Let's talk about that. Hey everybody, this is Mike with Personal Protection Academy. What are you looking for in an everyday carry knife? What are the musts you have to have? Let's take a step back. Are you carrying an everyday carry knife? I really hope you are. One of the things that I think is a misconception is that the everyday carry knife is a great defensive weapon. It's an option, but here's the thing for me. The reason why I like handguns and pepper spray and tasers and that kind of stuff is that it's a distance weapon. It's a force multiplier at a distance. Anytime I use this knife on you, I'm arm's length away from you, and that means you're arm's length away from me. It's not my primary, tertiary, or it's not any of my options. I really don't want to use a knife in a fight, but you use what you have to have. What do you use a knife for? I think it's a good utilitarian item that I think everyone should be carrying, but what is it that is a must for your knife? Here's a couple of options that I want to explore with you. The knife absolutely has to have a locking mechanism so that when the blade is open, you're not going to cut your finger off. It's usually something that's here that you need to separate to fold the knife. It's got to have a locking mechanism, okay? It also has to have a way to connect it to your pocket or your purse, right? Super important. I think something that gives you an assisted opening that helps you open it quicker, I think is a must as well. So let's quickly explore a couple of other options that you might want to consider. What about a spring assisted? Yep, it's legal in California at this size, but what about a spring assisted? Not super fan of for myself. Number one, in California, it's got to be small, but number two, it's an extra part that has to break, and I'm not into that. What about a lanyard hole, something to connect, to dangle from your backpack? That's an option. Here's something that's really popular. These glass breakers. Here's the reality on these is I don't think they're really that useful. I think the belt cutter that comes with a lot of these is nice, but I don't think that the average person is going to be able to shatter a windshield with that. But, you know, it's an option. Here's something that's big for me is that I like having the ability to open from here or here. So loaded that way with the assist, and then the same thing, you can open it here with your fingers there. I like options. I like having different choices. Here's another thing I like is the ability to change your connector around. If you're going to put it on your belt or your purse or in your pocket, whether it's here or you can move it down to here or on the other side. It's important to have those because some people like to carry their knives like this in their pocket and like that in their pocket. This gives you options. It's also good for a lefty and a righty. Those are all really good choices. I like small. A nice small knife is going to be good for me, but I don't really like this one. It's kind of a little flashy for me. I don't want anything that's going to stand out. So these are all really good options for you to consider. What would you consider for your everyday carry knife? What's important to you? And tell us about the knife that you carry, why you like it, and if you're carrying 1, 2, 3 knives. But leave it all in the comments as usual. Tell us about the knives you like and the knives you don't like and the styles of knives you like, and we will see you next time on the range. Take care.